Men fall for women who never do these 5 things. Have you ever wondered why some women effortlessly captivate a man's heart while others struggle to keep his attention? It's not just about what they do, it's often about what they never do. If you want to know the secret to a man's heart, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the 5 things that high-value women never do, and why men can't help but fall for them. In any relationship, what you choose not to do can be just as powerful as what you do. These 5 behaviors might seem harmless on the surface, but they can be major turnoffs that create distance instead of connection. By understanding and avoiding these pitfalls, you can build a stronger, more meaningful relationship that stands the test of time. Stick around, because these insights could be the key to unlocking the kind of love and commitment you've always wanted. Number 1. Never break promises or be unreliable. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship. When trust is compromised, it can be challenging to rebuild, and the damage can have long-lasting effects. One of the quickest ways to erode trust is by breaking promises or being unreliable. Whether it's a small commitment, like showing up on time, or something more significant, like following through on important plans, keeping your word is essential. When you fail to do so, it sends a message that you're not dependable, and it can make your partner question your commitment to the relationship. When a man feels like he can't rely on you, it creates a sense of instability and insecurity. He may start to doubt your sincerity and wonder if he can count on you in more critical situations. This doubt can lead to a breakdown in communication and a loss of intimacy, as he may begin to guard himself against potential disappointment. Over time, the relationship may suffer as trust becomes more and more fractured. To maintain a strong and healthy relationship, it's crucial to be dependable and keep your commitments. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect, but it does mean being honest and upfront when you can't meet an expectation. If something comes up, communicate openly and work together to find a solution. Consistently following through on your promises builds a solid foundation of trust, making your partner feel secure and valued. Number 2. Never compare him to others. Comparing your partner to someone else, whether it's an ex, a friend's boyfriend, or a fictional character from a movie, can be deeply damaging. For a man, being compared to others can make him feel inadequate, unappreciated, and even insecure. It sends a subtle message that he's not enough, or worse, that you wish he were someone else. These comparisons can chip away at his confidence and leave him feeling like he's constantly in competition, which isn't conducive to a healthy, loving relationship. Instead of comparing him to others, shift your focus to his unique qualities and strengths. Every person brings something different to a relationship, and it's these individual traits that make your connection special. Maybe he's not the most talkative guy, but he's a great listener. Or perhaps he doesn't express his feelings in grand gestures, but he's reliable and always there when you need him. When you focus on what makes him uniquely valuable, you begin to see the relationship in a more positive light, and so does he. The truth is that comparisons rarely lead to growth. They more often lead to feelings of inadequacy and frustration. Embrace the fact that your partner is his own person, with his own set of strengths and weaknesses. Celebrate his individuality rather than wishing he was more like someone else. When you appreciate him for who he truly is, it deepens the connection and helps him feel secure in the relationship. Men fall for women who build them up and appreciate their authentic selves, not those who constantly measure them against impossible standards. Number 3. Never take him for granted. It's easy to get comfortable in a relationship, especially as time goes on. But when comfort turns into complacency, problems start to arise. One of the biggest mistakes women can make is taking their partner for granted. When a man feels like his efforts are going unnoticed, whether it's the little things he does like fixing something around the house, helping with daily chores, or even just being emotionally supportive, resentment can begin to build. Over time, that resentment can erode the bond between you. Showing gratitude isn't about grand gestures or constant praise, but about regularly recognizing and appreciating the things he does, no matter how small they may seem. Something as simple as a heartfelt thank you or acknowledging when he goes out of his way for you can go a long way in making him feel valued and appreciated. It reminds him that you see and respect his contributions to the relationship. Men, like anyone else, need to feel appreciated. When they feel taken for granted, it creates a disconnect and can lead to them withdrawing emotionally. It's important to remember that no one wants to feel like their efforts are being overlooked or that their presence is expected rather than cherished. By making a habit of expressing gratitude and recognizing the small everyday things that he does, you're reinforcing his role in your life and nurturing a deeper emotional connection. In the end, relationships thrive on mutual appreciation and respect. Men fall for women who make them feel seen, appreciated, and valued because when they feel important in your life, they'll be more committed to keeping that connection strong. Number 4, never undermine his confidence. Confidence is a cornerstone of any person's sense of self-worth, and in a relationship, it plays a crucial role in how a partner feels and interacts. When a man's confidence is undermined, whether through negative comments, harsh criticism, or dismissive actions, it can have a profound impact on his emotional state and the overall health of the relationship. Even seemingly small remarks like questioning his decisions or making jokes at his expense can accumulate and erode his self-esteem over time. Undermining his confidence doesn't just affect him personally, it can create a rift between you. When a man feels unsupported or belittled, he may start to pull away emotionally, creating a distance that's difficult to bridge. This lack of support can also stifle his growth and prevent him from pursuing his goals and ambitions, leading to frustration and resentment. A man who feels discouraged in his relationship may also become less engaged and invested, which can weaken the bond between you. Instead, focus on being supportive and uplifting. Encourage him in his endeavors, celebrate his successes, and offer constructive feedback when needed, but always in a way that builds him up rather than tears him down. Your role as a partner is to be his biggest cheerleader, someone who believes in him even when he doubts himself. By reinforcing his confidence, you not only help him become the best version of himself, but also strengthen the trust and connection between you. Men fall for women who make them feel capable, confident, and valued, because when they feel strong and supported, they're more likely to invest fully in the relationship. Number 5, never dismiss his feelings. In any relationship, emotional connection is the glue that holds two people together. However, this connection can quickly weaken if one partner feels that their emotions are not being acknowledged or valued. For men, society often places pressure on them to suppress their feelings or to man up in situations where they are vulnerable. As a result, when a man does open up about his emotions, it's a significant step in a display of trust. Dismissing or belittling these feelings can be deeply hurtful, making him feel invalidated and disconnected from the relationship. When a man's emotions are disregarded, it sends a message that his feelings don't matter, which can lead to a range of negative outcomes. He may start to withdraw emotionally, believing that there's no point in sharing his inner thoughts if they're only going to be minimized. This emotional withdrawal can create a barrier in the relationship, making it difficult for you to truly connect on a deeper level. Over time, this can lead to a lack of communication, intimacy, and trust, key elements that are vital for a healthy, lasting partnership. Men fall for women who are emotionally attuned and supportive, women who recognize that their partner's feelings are an important part of who they are. By consistently validating his emotions, you help build a foundation of trust and mutual respect, which strengthens the emotional bond between you. In doing so, you create a dynamic relationship where both partners feel valued and connected, a dynamic that is key to a deep, enduring love. Well, there you have it, and thanks for watching.